Alright, this is the last part of the video. Already we've taken this whole circuit, we've reduced it, we found the voltage from here to here, okay, and all of this stuff, right? Then we rewrote this part of the circuit as this, and that leaves us with this little bit here, okay, right? This little part of the sub-circuit there, we determined that the voltage across that was 3.436 volts, okay? So now we're gonna redraw that part of the circuit here. All right, so let's just do that. Okay, so this is a 5 and a 7. And then in parallel with it is an 11. Okay, this voltage here is 3.436. And we've stored that cleverly in the variable G on our calculator, okay? Alpha G, let's see. There it is. Okay, so convince yourself that that's this guy, a 5 and a 7 parallel with an 11, right? And we've figured out that this voltage here is 3.436, okay? Now, this is not a hard circuit to solve. Let's write our meter in there. So there's a meter here, a voltmeter, measuring the voltage across the 7. And there's an ammeter in line with this guy, right? See a little ammeter there, right? So let's put that ammeter there. That's A4. Okay. Well, this is not so hard. I think what we do is we figure out this current. Let's figure out this current first. Okay, so A4 is V over R, right? Is going to be 3.436 volts. So I use this reduced voltage here, right? Divide by 11 ohms, right? Because that's what's there, right? So that guy divided by 11 gives us A4, which is, of course, 0.3124 amps. Ta-da. Okay. And now we've got to figure out, this is going to be a little bit more difficult. We've got to figure out this voltage. Well, this is a series circuit. We've got to find this current. Then we can find the voltage, right? So that current, the current through the 5 and the 7, right, is just simply that same potential, the 3.436, divided by 5 plus 7. Right, so let's go, where is that? Alpha G, is that what it is? Yeah, there it is. Divided by, parentheses, 5 plus 7, which is 12. Did you know that? Okay, so that's 0.2864 amps. Roughly, I'm just rounding that, right? I don't need to, I'm actually going to store that in H. Okay? And now the pièce de la résistance, right, is I'm going to figure out this voltage across here using IR. So the voltage, and that's voltmeter 4, I guess, right? Okay? Is equal to IR, is equal to that current through here, right? 0.2864 amps times 7, right? So that times 7. The thing on the calculator times 7 is 2.0046. That's 0.00, we'll just say 5 volts. Yeah? Hard to circle that, but there it is. Okay? So again, this last little bit here, this isn't so hard. Usually these last little bits are just simple series or parallel circuit. I hope that helps.